Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. This is the second video in the series looking at all the effects inside the Boss Katana. Now in the first video we looked at chorus as an effect, and in the second video, which is this video, we're going to be looking at the Univibe. Now as the Univibe hasn't got a lot of controls and it's going to be quite a short video, what I thought I'd do is to add a fuzz on to the beginning of the Univibe, so before the Univibe, so we're going to get some Hendrix type sounds out of it. So let's have a look at a few songs that use the Univibe sound. And this one. If you like what we do, it would really help us if you liked and subscribed, and also click on the little bell button which will inform you of any future videos that come out from the Studio Rats. The Univibe is basically a phaser. It's a 4-pole phaser, but what it uses this light cell inside it, and as the light pulsates, you get that sound. So it's like instant Hendrix sort of sounds. The only thing about the Univibe, it has one great sound to it, and that is with the rate at about 70. If you slow it down any more than that, it sort of sounds more like a phaser. So we want to get it up a little bit, so we get that nice sort of pulsating sound out of it. Now the depth works similar to, if you watch the last videos, works similar to the chorus. So it's the wave shape, how deep the wave shape goes. So if I bring back the depth all the way, we sort of get some phasery chorus sounds, but let's turn it up. And that's when we get that really nice sort of pulsating sound. Now as this is quite a short video, as the controls on the Univibe are quite small, what I thought I'd do is to show you also a fuzz, so we can get that real Hendrix sound. So Hendrix's sound was basically a fuzz pedal going into a Marshall, everything on full, with a Univibe on certain songs. So that's how we got that amazing sound. So what we're going to do with the fuzz is to choose the 60s fuzz. Now let's bring the drive down first of all and turn on the booster. And just for the moment, let's turn off the Univibes just so we can get the fuzz sound right first. Okay, let's turn the drive up. Now to me, fuzzes always sound a little bit dull, so you need to boost up the top end. So if the tone is at 0, it's basically flat EQ. Now if I wind the tone back, the sound gets darker. Or if we wind it up, it gets brighter. So the next control we've got is a bottom control. So that is basically like a sub. Let's wind it all the way back. The sound gets very thin. So let's turn it up a bit. Now the effects level is the actual volume of the effect. So if I wind it all the way back, we have nothing. And then as we turn it up, it's driving into the amplifier. Now, because of the way we've got the chain set up, I've got chain 3 set up. So basically the booster is going into the modulation, into the effects, which is where I've got the Univibe, and then it's going into the amplifier. So the harder that we drive the booster, the harder that we turn up that effects level, that's going to increase the amount of volume going into the amp. So it's going to drive the preamp circuit harder. Now, the solo circuit is basically just a bit of a boost. Let's turn it off. And now lastly, the direct mix is the amount of clean signal that's going to be coming into the chain. So as I'm playing there, you can hear the clean guitar sound coming through as well. And let's wind it back. Okay, just for fun, let's turn on the Univibe again. So I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. I hope you guys got something out of that. Join me in the next video where I'm going to be looking at some more effects on the Boss Katana, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.